the other guard position, David Thompson.
Yeah, you know how I black out. One verse, tongue burst, clear the whole track out.
At forward, Rick Barry. At the other forward position, Wilt Chamberlain. At center, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Welcome to this NBA exhibition matchup here in Springfield. The visiting 90's West All-Stars will face off against the 70's West All-Stars here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. With Kenny Smith and Craig Sager, I'm Kevin Hart.
Well, Kev, this place is lit up. You can feel the buzz in the building. Both teams are ready to go at it. It should be a great game.
Now as we get set for the game to begin, let's take a look at the Toyota key matchup of the game. Kenny?
Well, Kevin, I'm interested to see who comes out on top in this matchup at the small forward position. Barry is a supremely talented player. He's absolutely deadly from three-point range. This is not the guy to sag off defensively. He'll make you pay, believe me. He'll be challenging this one, though. Mullen is a supremely talented player. But one thing that's always impressed me is his mid-range shooting ability. Those shots can surprisingly be tough, but his accuracy on the quick jumper is uncanny.
Here are the starting lineups as we're all set to get underway.
The 70's West dribble the ball very well and can break down the defense. The 90's West rack up steals and gives them a boost on both ends of the floor.
Well, it's time for the tip-off. Let's get underway. The 90's West control the opening tip and will get this one started. Puts up the tray, a little long, but it goes in.
Want to set the tone here from the first bucket.
The pass to Barry. To Thompson. Pump fakes. Six seconds to shoot. Skip pass to Thompson. Thompson. Nice dish by West. Inbound pass to Payton. The 90's West All-Stars with the ball. They lead by one. Passed it to Mullen. O'Neal tries to back down. Shoots. Cans it from 6 feet away.
Mullen fired it up almost right away, but when you're that open, you can't pass it up.
Just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Passes to the right side from just inside the arc. Nails it! Passes to Drexler. Dumps it down low. Takes it up. Barry hauls it in. West crosses it over. Pass inside. Passes to Thompson. He's double teamed. Swung it to the left wing. Five on the shot clock. Lobs it to Abdul-Jabbar. That's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over.
Well, they lost focus there and didn't even get a shot off. Coach can't be happy about that.
The 90's Western All-Stars bring it up. They're in front 5-4. The lob to O'Neal backs him down. Drexler tickles the twine.
Drexler.
Right around 3 minutes left in the first. Pass, high post. Shoots. O'Neal rips down the defensive board. The 90's West All-Stars with the ball. 2:48 left in the first quarter. Swings it to Peyton. The feed to Drexler. The bucket was set up with the dish by Mullen.
Drexler did a nice job to get that shot off over a taller defender. Way to work, young fella.
Let's check in with Craig.
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with Alvin Cardona, coach of the 70's West All-Stars. I asked him what he thought would be the key against this tough defensive squad. He said, we just need to execute our offense. If we do that, I like our chances. A confident statement. We'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, Craig. Dunked in by Elijah. It's a 7-point spread. The pass to Thompson. Thompson gives the up fake. To West. Passes to the left wing. 7 on the shot clock. Swung it to West. The putback was drained by Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar is so active on the offensive glass, and he was right there for the tip-in.
Passes to Drexler. Dumps it inside. O'Neal. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. The 70's Western All-Stars bring it up. They're behind by 6. Passes it to Barry. Launches beyond the arc. Hits the far iron, but it goes in. O'Neal inbounds it to Peyton. 1:07 left in the first. With the crossover. From the high post, Abdul-Jabbar hauls it down inside. The 70's West All-Stars with the ball. They're 4 for 8 for the quarter. Count the J by Barry. Swings it to Drexler. The pass to Mullen. Shoots the 3. Nails it.
His scoring ability is so valuable, Kevin. He's a guy you can rely on to make shots.
A quick shot would leave him the final possession. Passes to Barry. Pass cross court. Tries to back him in. Dishes down low. Drexler anticipated the pass and cut it off. Great finish by Drexler. The 70's West All-Stars with the ball. They can play for 1. To Barry. Barry crosses it over. Passes to West. Nabbed away by Peyton. Got it up. Finishes with the soft touch. There's the horn, and at the end of 1, it's 19-11. Kenny, what have you noticed so far?
Well, Kev, here are the 2 guys who really started off well. Mullen has been taking care of business in the first quarter. He's getting the shots he wants, and he's knocking them down. Barry has managed to drop his share points on the other side, but he's going to need to keep up the intensity.
All right, Kenny, just moments to go here before the action resumes. Barry inbounds to start the second quarter. The pass to Thompson. Passes to Barry. Shoots it. Wilt is on it to Thompson. Passes to the wing. Passes it to Thompson. The dish to Chamberlain. In close. Not this time. It's an 8-point differential.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Lob to Malone. From 18 feet away, a little long, but it goes in. The 70's West All-Stars with the ball. Just over 4 minutes left in the second. Swings it to Barry. Dishes it to Wilt. Gets some hang time. Can't get the jam. The 90's Western All-Stars bring it up. They've really been on a tear offensively. West jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. Olajuwon read that pass and picked it off. The 70's West will take their first timeout. Goodrich to make his first stint off the bench. Drexler will come off the floor. The 70's Western All-Stars bring it up. They're down 23-11. West sizing up his man. Hands it off to Barry. From downtown. Bounces it off the left rim and in.
Well, a D was in the area, but when you're guarding a guy like that, you can't give him a good look.
The 90's West All-Stars with the ball. They're shooting 83% from the field. Skipped it to Richmond. West picked off that pass for his second takeaway of the contest. Great finish by West. Just over 3 minutes left in the half. From long range. Gets it to fall.
Johnson is a guy you rarely see launching threes, especially from that range, but he knocked it down.
The pass to Goodrich. Passes to Barry. Barry backs in. With the crossover. Taken away by Mullen. The finisher. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll. The 70's Western All-Stars bring it up. They're 7 for 14 from the floor. Bounces it to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass top of the key. Passes it to the high post. Feeds it inside. Passes to the right block. Olajuwon anticipated the pass and cut it off. Passed back to Richmond. Lets it go from the left block, kisses it off the glass.
Mullen took that shot without a moment's hesitation despite the man in his face. Now that's confidence.
Pump fakes.
2 minutes remaining.
West with the ups and downs, that's traveling.
76ers ball.
Thompson comes in off the bench.
Substitution on the court.
The 90's West will take their first timeout.
90's West. Brian Luzetti, please report to security in the West Concourse. Brian Luzetti, please report to security.
Richmond will leave the floor. Stolen by Chamberlain.
90's West.
O'Neal comes in off the bench.
Substitution on the court.
The 70's West touched it last right before it went out of bounds. The inbound to Payton. Barry reached in and nabbed the ball. The finger roll was flipped in by Barry. They should slow it down and use some clock. Passes to Mullen. He's doubled up. The bounce pass to O'Neal. To Drexler. The 90s West were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Passes it to the right side. Swings it to Barry. The pass to Wilt. Wilt tries to back down. To Payton.
Well, he can't believe that one wouldn't fall. He really misses those.
Drexler sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. He completes the three-point play. The 70's West All-Stars with the ball. They need to cut down on their turnovers if they hope to win. Backs in. Swings it to the top of the key. O'Neal saw the pass coming and cut it off for the steal. The finger roll was laid in by Mullen.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been so efficient on the offensive end.
The 70's West All-Stars with the ball. 49 seconds left in the half. Passes to Thompson. Thompson spins. Passes it to West. 7 on the shot clock. Swings it to Barry. With the clock winding down, gets nothing but net.
West did a nice job to get the Rock there in a position to score.
The 90's West All-Stars with the ball. Excellent ball movement for them thus far. The pass to Drexler. To Payton. Payton crosses it over. Dishes down low. The one-handed dunk was stuffed down by Drexler. For three. O'Neal grabs the rebound inside. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The score, 37-20.
Honestly, Kevin, I thought this game would be a lot closer. These teams aren't that different as far as talent, but you couldn't tell by the score.
Well, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report.
Thanks, Kevin. The 90's West are way out in front. Mullen has been firing on all cylinders and has been a big spark plug for their offense. The 70's West are trailing by quite a bit. Barry has been doing his best, but they're facing a large deficit. They'll need to work hard and have a little luck if they're going to have a chance.
Thanks for the update, Kenny. Now let's take a look at the team stats from the first half. The 90's West All-Stars have been pounding the ball down low and scoring a bunch of their points in the paint. I gotta say, I like this formula for the second half. Let's send it over to Craig Sager for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update.
Well, guys, after the first half, I talked with Alvin Cardona, coach of the 70's West All-Stars. He told me that he's really happy with the way they've been playing so far. He said we've been getting good shots, and we've been knocking them down. If we can continue to do that, we'll be in excellent shape.
All right, Craig, we should be ready to go momentarily. Wilt inbounds it to start the second half. Passes to Thompson. Passes to the top of the key. Barry. O'Neal rips it down.
It looks like he bit off a little bit more than he could chew with that spin move.
Drexler fouled, and he was real close to getting the three-point opportunity. He'll go to the line for two. He can't get the first. He misses them both. And it's rebounded by Chamberlain. With the crossover. Passes to the high post. Lobs it to Wilt. Tries to post him up. Kicks it out to Thompson. They need to get off a shot. Dish inside. O'Neal picked off that pass for his second takeaway of the contest. Releases. Can't connect on the quick shot. Bear brings it up the floor. He's shooting 75% from the field. Passes to West. The pass to Thompson. Dishes it to the middle. The basket was buried by Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar did a nice job there, working inside for the close-range bucket.
The 90's West All-Stars with the ball. Right around 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Skips it to Mullen. Skip pass to the left side. Swings it to Drexler. 6 seconds to shoot. To Olajuwon. Takes a three. Abdul-Jabbar has it, and that's his 6th rebound of the game. Dumps it to the middle. Goes up. Nice dish by West.
Great delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the D and set up the shot perfectly.
The 90's Western All-Stars bring it up. They've been dynamite on offense. Skips it to the left side. West intercepted the pass. West. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. He's off on the second. Just over 3 minutes left in the third. Spins. Throws it up. Clanks it off the back iron. The 70's Western All-Stars bring it up. 2:59 left in the third quarter. Grabbed by Payton.
Thompson backed the D down, but once again got inside. Just couldn't punch the ticket.
Pass to the wing. Dish down low. O'Neal backs down. Stuffed home by O'Neal. The 70's West call timeout.
70's West.
This is how I do when I'm in the game. I cross over so quick, big flash my name. And I'm sick with the jump shot. I post up a baseline low. Dunk on you and laugh and hit the floor. Hey, this is how I do when I'm in the game. I cross over so quick, big flash my name. And I'm sick with the jump shot. I post up a baseline low. Dunk on you and laugh and hit the floor. Hey, 2K7, I was happy to pick.
Inbound pass to West. West brings it up the floor. He's got 7 assists. Passes to Barry. Passes it to Wilt. Step on the line, and they will give up the ball. They're ahead by 15. The pass to Drexler. Skip pass to Payton. Passes to the right block. Feeds it to Olajuwon. Chamberlain picked it off back there, and that is his 2nd takeaway of the contest. Off the left rim and in by West.
Great communication on that play. He streaked to the bucket, and the pass led him perfectly.
The 90's West All-Stars with the ball. 1:54 left in the third. To Mullen. From about 16, Abdul-Jabbar gets the defensive rebound. Skips it to Barry. He's doubled up. O'Neal gets a grip on it, and that'll be a jump ball. The 90s West get the tip. Peyton tries the spin move. Passes to the outside. 7 on the shot clock. Passes to Elijah. Mullen nets it from the wing.
Mullen possesses a deadly mid-range shot. Sag off him for a second, and he'll stop and pop right in your grill.
They're trailing 41-26. West tries to back him in. Swings it to Barry. Bounce pass inside. Led him to the bucket with the dish, and it's stuffed in by Chamberlain. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. They're shooting 75% from the floor. Passes it to Mullen. The pass to Elijah. Gets in close. Too much mustard on that one. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. To Wilt. Passes to West. He's double-teamed. Passed it to West. Dish to Abdul-Jabbar. The bucket was set up with the dish by West.
He's been in the zone, Kevin. If they can put it all together, they still might have a chance.
The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. They're ahead 41-30. Passes to O'Neal. Backs him down. Nice finish in the post by O'Neal. Inbound pass to West. Lobs it down low. Tries to back down. The pass to Chamberlain. The J was missed by Wilt. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 43-30. So, Kenny, with a little time here, who do you think is going to be our player of the game?
Well, it's a tough one, but I'll venture to guess. Mullen has been playing well, and they're leading by double digits. He could just be our player of the game.
Thanks, Kenny. And without further delay, it's time to start the fourth quarter. Malone throws it in to start the fourth quarter. To Schrempf. Pass, right side. Puts it up. Money on the jump shot.
Richmond can really fill it up. It's a good idea to keep getting them the ball.
Swings it to Barry. The kick out to Thompson. Passes to Thompson. Thompson gives the up fake. From about 19 feet, O'Neal reels it in. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. Just over 4 minutes left in the game. Swished through by Richmond.
Johnson does a great job of seeing the floor. He led his man right to the bucket with that pass.
The 70s Western All-Stars bring it up. They're shooting 51% for the game. The lob to Abdul-Jabbar. The 70s West touched it last right before it went out of bounds. O'Neal will come off the floor. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. They've got a nice lead. Johnson backs in. Passes to the corner. Passes it to Johnson. Takes the three. Off right iron to West.
The crossover worked to perfection. The shot, not so much.
The layup cashed in by Thompson. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. They're 21 for 29 from the floor. Swung it to Richmond. The pass to Johnson. 7 on the shot clock. Feeds it inside. And they call foul.
Shooting 2.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. The inbound to West. The 70s Western All-Stars bring it up. They're losing by 16. Swings it to Abdul-Jabbar. To the rack. Gently drops it in. The 90s West call time. O'Neal will hit the floor. Didn't realize that he was on the line. They'll turn it over.
70's West ball.
Wilt brings it up. He's 2 for 7 from the field. Pass, high post. Here comes the double team. Lobbed it to Wilt. Snatched down inside by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar, he's pummeled and will have a chance for 2 at the line.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. 2:39 left in the game. Passes cross court. Skip pass to Johnson. Johnson crosses it over. 6 seconds to shoot. Bounce pass to Schrempf. With the clock winding down. Oh, missed it. West brings it up the court. He's got 8 assists. Schrempf jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. The athletic drop step gave room for that rip-roaring stuff by O'Neal. The 70s West All-Stars with the ball. They're trailing 50-35. Skips it to West. From the corner, Malone corrals the miss inside.
Well, he surprised me with that move, but he just couldn't capitalize.
Passes to Richmond. Passes it to Johnson. Dumps it to O'Neal. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by O'Neal. The 70s Western All-Stars bring it up. 1:37 left in the fourth. To Thompson. The pass to Barry. Pass baseline. Chamberlain tries to back him in. The tray. Malone holds it in, and that's his 3rd rebound of the contest. They've been doing a great job so far, sharing the rock on offense. Skip pass to Schrempf. Swings it to Malone. 6 seconds to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar led that pass and picked it off. Pass to the left side. Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain reels in the offensive rebound. Hammers it in.
You can't forget about him while you're boxing out. He lives for those offensive boards.
The 90s West call time, and they've got 1 left.
The NBA post-game radio wrap-up takes place in the Courtside Club shortly after the end of the game. Join Kevin Aseo and special guests for all the latest NBA information during the post-game radio roundtable.
O'Neal
Substitution
will
on the
head to the
court.
bench. Passes to Malone. Intercepted by Chamberlain. To Thompson.
He thought he had a clear lane for the pass, but when you're inside like that, it's real tough to dump it off cleanly.
Short shot, kind roll, and dropped in by Thompson. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. 40 seconds left in the game. Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. Inside, Elijah on the rebound. Passes it to Schrempf. Backs down. The pass to Schrempf. Lob to Elijah. Releases. Sinks it from about 9 feet out.
Elijah is a tough cover when he gets it down low.
They're 4 for 9 for the quarter. Lob down low. Skips it to the outside. Shoots from 12. Can't get it. To Johnson. There's the horn. The 90s West beat the 70s West 54-39. It was a hard-fought game.
You got that right, Kevin. The 90s West worked to get high percentage shots and it paid off. When you give extra effort and make the extra pass, good things happen.
Thanks, Kenny. Now it's time to see the Toyota Player of the Game.
Well, he clearly deserves it, Kevin. He made the difference out there, and he gets the nod.
True enough, Mullen simply dominated. 18 points, and he's our Toyota Player of the Game. Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Kenny Smith and Craig Sager, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.